It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is,
the first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
8 yards here, so that gets them back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and will show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. Mahomes going to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And this one will be brought back to the 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Waddle, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back to throw here. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This short throw caught by Goddard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going right side is White. And he'll get it inside the 35. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's a 2nd and 8. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Short throw, he's got Kraft to the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. 2nd and 6. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a run by White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bears.
First down, here's White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They keep it on the ground. White again. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That is caught.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now back to the ground game with White.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 16. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Out route pass complete to Goddard.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll try the right side here with White. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now Mahomes. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Mahomes to throw once more. He gets this one to Mechie. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They go play fake. Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mahomes going to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Mac Jones, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Jordan Love, couple of touchdown passes as his guys.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw here.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And taken right on the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The Bears offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Maybe a gain of 5, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Running out of the gun with White. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
In motion, the tight end. They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Chris Olave, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Darnell Mooney, touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 74 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the fourth as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, There's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. A quick throw complete to Chark. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man has got it, the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. They'll go up the middle with White. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Mahomes. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Mahomes to throw it. On the left side, a catch by White. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
4 quarters not enough. We're all all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime, they've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Mahomes going to throw.
Completes a Mooney on the slant.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for the Bears, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.